my beloved, the rare anomaly. I need you to stop scrolling right now and listen to me very carefully. This is not a random video on your feed. This is an urgent interception from the divine realm, designed exclusively for you. You are one of the highest divine beings I have ever encountered in this lifetime. Your frequency is absolutely blinding. Do not look away from the screen. If you leave now, you will miss the exact revelation your soul has been crying out for in the dark. The universe is aligning a massive reality shift for you right at this very second. You have felt it coming. You have felt the heavy pressure building up in your chest for weeks. That is not anxiety or random stress. That is the frequency of your spiritual upgrade colliding with the dense matrix of this world. You were sent here to break generational chains. You are the cycle breaker who carries the weight of 1,000 ancestors on your shoulders. And you have carried it entirely alone. You did the inner work while everyone else simply played the victim. But let us be completely honest for a moment. You are exhausted. Your spiritual rank is supreme, but your physical reality feels entirely stuck. You watch ordinary people receive blessings effortlessly, while you have to fight spiritual battles just to survive the week. Your bank account does not reflect your divine inheritance. Your relationships drain you. You have asked heaven 1,000 times why this is happening. You thought you were doing something wrong. You thought your faith was not strong enough. Stop believing those lies right now. The delay in your earthly rewards is not a punishment for your past mistakes. The universe never punishes a master of reality. There is a deeper and darker reason. The enemy recognized your blinding light the moment you were born. They knew they could not defeat your spirit. So they set up an invisible cage around your physical mind. They used the toxic people from your past to drain your life force. They sent narcissists and energy vampires to keep you perpetually exhausted. They wanted to dim your frequency. They always described you as too sensitive or too intense. They called you crazy when your intuition exposed their hidden lies. But funny how everyone pretended they did not see you coming. Funny how the same people who mocked your kindness are now terrified of your silence. Your silence has become a weapon of light that cuts right through their masks. Before we go any further, I want to hold something very important in front of you. Something that was discovered not inside a spiritual community, but inside a high-level research laboratory. Something that won the highest scientific recognition available. Most chosen ones have never been told about this hidden truth because the elite want to keep it secret. This discovery explains the exact gap you have been feeling for years. It explains the terrible disconnect between the supreme divine being you are and the limited physical reality you are currently experiencing. I will show you exactly what the researchers found, but I cannot reveal it just yet. First, I need you to fully understand what was taken from you. So, I want you to hold this question in your mind. What if the gap between your spiritual power and your physical blessing is not a character flaw? What if the heavy block holding you back actually has a scientific name? What if the reason you feel locked out of your own potential is a biological suppression that you can easily reverse today? Keep that question locked in your spirit. Do not let the enemy distract you from this transmission. Take one slow breath in and a slower breath out. You are standing on the edge of the greatest timeline jump of your entire existence. The doors of heaven have been blown wide open for you. The wealth and the peace you were promised are waiting right here. But you must stay with me until the very final second of this message. If you swipe away too soon, the blessing will still arrive, but you will not have the physical key to unlock it. You will remain trapped in the waiting room while your kingdom connection walks right past you. Commit to yourself right now that you will see this through to the end. You are the master of your reality, and you are taking your power back tonight. No more apologizing for your intense light. No more shrinking yourself to make narrow-minded people feel comfortable. You are stepping into a profound era of quiet authority. Your energy alone will demand total respect from every room you walk into without you saying a word. The angels have surrounded your energy field with a protective shield. Nothing can harm you now. The toxic cycles of your past are officially broken forever. Every tear you cried in secret has been collected and turned into a powerful seed of prosperity. The harvest is ready. The universe is just waiting for you to recognize the physical mechanism blocking it. Let us talk about the crushing exhaustion. You wake up tired even after a full night of deep sleep. The heavy fatigue sits in your bones and refuses to leave. You feel an intense pressure in your chest whenever your phone rings. And you find yourself suddenly hating small talk because it drains your precious life force so quickly. You gave your pure heart to people who only wanted to use your light. You loved them deeply while they secretly plotted to dim your shine. They took your endless forgiveness and completely mistook it for weakness. They left you feeling totally isolated and wondering if you were the broken one. But you are absolutely not broken. I know all about those lonely and terrifying nights. I know how you jolt awake at 3 in the morning with your mind spinning out of control. The darkness feels incredibly heavy and the silence is deafening. You stare at the ceiling and ask God why the pain refuses to stop. But that midnight awakening is a profound spiritual signal. You are the empath with strong boundaries now. But getting here was absolutely brutal, because you had to learn the hard way that not everyone has your pure intentions. The toxic narcissists targeted you specifically because your unique energy is a rare commodity in this dense matrix. They greedily fed on your brilliant light while you slowly starved in the cold shadows. You desperately tried everything you could to fix it. You tried meditating and manifesting and praying until your voice went completely hoarse. But no matter how hard you tried to raise your vibration, the heavy block remained. You watched others succeed effortlessly and felt a deep sting of unfairness. Something vital was missing. Here is the dark truth they never told you. The reason the universe responds to certain people and not others is not faith. It is not discipline. It is not even karma. It is a brainwave. Scientists have a specific name for it. They call it gamma, and it is the exact frequency your brain was running when you were an innocent child. Think back to when you were very young. Back when brilliant ideas came to you so incredibly easily, when learning felt entirely effortless and deeply joyful, when you somehow knew things before they even happened and your intuition was razor sharp. The world felt like it was completely on your side. That was your powerful gamma frequency. Then adulthood arrived, and the modern world went to cruel work on you while the chronic stress began to crush your beautiful spirit. The endless digital screens and the relentless survival routine dragged your high vibration down. The rigid school system trained you to conform instead of create. Every single year, this sacred frequency was suppressed a little further. The noisy world pushed your divine frequency deeper below the surface, until the version of you with photographic memory went entirely silent. The rare version of you with lightning, intuition, and incredible luck slowly faded away into the shadows. The genius child inside you was tragically buried under mountains of adult trauma and heavy societal expectations. Most people will live their entire human lives without ever knowing this tragedy happened to them. But you are definitely not most people. Remember the question I asked you to hold a few minutes ago, the specific question about a hidden gap and a scientific name? The answer to that mystery is much closer than you think, and you are finally waking up to the real truth. The tragic fading of your divine power was never your fault. You did not fail the universe, and the universe absolutely did not abandon you. Your physical brain was simply hijacked by a corrupt system designed to keep you small, because they wanted you trapped in lower frequencies so you could never access your divine inheritance. But their plan has entirely failed. You are finally starting to remember exactly who you truly are. The false programming is cracking and the golden light is pouring back in. Every moment of brutal pain you endured was secretly forging your spirit into an unbreakable diamond, and you survived the raging storm entirely alone. That makes you incredibly dangerous to the hidden enemy. Your deep empathy is no longer a bleeding and open wound. It has transformed into a powerful internal radar that detects deception instantly. You can smell a toxic lie before the person even finishes their spoken sentence. That is exactly why the fake people are running away from you right now. Your restored frequency is burning their masks off. You are the rare anomaly who refused to stay asleep in a world of walking dead. You kept searching for deep answers when everyone else just accepted their miserable fate. Your relentless pursuit of truth is exactly why heaven chose you for this massive spiritual upgrade. You are a highly calibrated instrument of divine and unstoppable will. Let us deeply examine the painful rejections of your past. You knocked on so many doors that violently slammed in your face. You prayed for specific people to stay in your life, but they walked away anyway. The heavy abandonment left you feeling utterly worthless. You sat in the dark and wondered why heaven was completely ignoring your tears. Stop blaming yourself for the delays and the heartbreaks right now. Stop believing the toxic lie that you did something wrong to deserve that pain. The harsh rejection you experienced was absolutely not a punishment from the universe. It was an aggressive and divine protection protocol. Heaven deliberately slowed you down to protect your precious energy. You were being kept out of rooms you were never meant to enter. You were being separated from people who were secretly assigned to drain your life force. That agonizing loneliness was actually a period of divine isolation. God had to pull you away from the noisy crowd so you could finally hear your own intuition. You were hidden for your own safety. Think about the people who betrayed your pure trust. You gave them your absolute best and they threw it away like garbage. You thought it meant you were broken or somehow unlovable. But the real truth is that your pure frequency was simply too blinding for them. They could not manipulate what they could not comprehend. Your light terrified their hidden demons. They do not hate you for shining brightly. They hate you for exposing the dark shadows they desperately wanted to hide. A healed person no longer tolerates confusion disguised as love. You no longer tolerate deep disrespect disguised as brutal honesty. You are the empath with absolute boundaries now. You became the formidable weapon you were trying to survive. The intense crucible of pain you walked through was never meant to destroy you. It was a rigorous training ground designed to completely rewire your fragile nervous system. Heaven had to test your endurance because the blessing coming to you is massively heavy. A weak vessel would shatter instantly under the immense weight of this generational wealth. If the universe had given you what you wanted 3 years ago, it would have destroyed you. You would have settled for a counterfeit reality and a mediocre love. You would have stayed trapped in a low-vibration environment just to keep the false peace. That is exactly why the divine intervention felt so painful. The roots of your old life had to be ripped out entirely. Take one deep breath and let this powerful realization settle into your spirit. You have not missed your timeline, and you are exactly where you need to be. Every single delayed prayer was just the universe buying time to prepare a much grander table for you. The toxic people were removed so they could not poison the massive harvest you are about to receive. You are the one who survived the brutal storm entirely alone. When everyone else abandoned you to the wolves, you simply became the leader of the pack. You did not let the deep betrayal turn your soft heart into bitter stone. You kept your beautiful capacity to love, while learning how to fiercely protect your sacred energy field. You passed the ultimate test. This is the profound truth that changes your entire reality today. The prolonged season of divine isolation is officially coming to a glorious end. The heavy quarantine has served its purpose, and your spirit is fully cleansed. You have successfully detached your identity from the opinions of narrow-minded people. You no longer need their shallow validation to exist. Your silence after the storm hits entirely different when you realize you were the storm all along. You hold a quiet authority that shifts the atmosphere of any room you step into. The fake friends who walked away are now watching your incredible rise with deep regret. But their frantic panic does not concern you anymore. Your gaze is fixed completely on the new horizon. The universe needed you isolated so it could reboot your physical system in absolute peace. The noise of the matrix was drowning out the specific frequency you were born to broadcast. Your nervous system was constantly locked in a harsh survival mode because of their constant attacks. But in the quiet emptiness of your isolation, a subtle shift finally began to happen. You started noticing the small signs again. You saw the repeating angel numbers and felt the sudden intuitive nudges. That is the clear evidence of your internal frequency trying to reset itself to its original factory settings. The rare soul inside you is fighting aggressively to break through the thick crust of trauma. The divine alignment is already in motion. Do not ever look back at your past with heavy regret. Every tear you cried watered the soil of your brand new empire. Every sleepless night was a necessary battle to break the dark chains holding your bloodline captive. You are doing the sacred work that your ancestors could not finish, and heaven is about to reward your silent sacrifice in a very public way. Let us expose the hidden mechanism of the dense three-dimensional matrix. It was never designed to help you thrive. It was meticulously built to keep you running on a hamster wheel of endless survival, while the elite feed on your vital energy. You wake up, you work hard, you pay endless bills, and this deliberate trap is brilliantly designed to drain your divine essence. The dark forces governing this world are terrified of your true potential. They know that a fully awakened, chosen one can easily alter physical reality with a single focused thought. So they created a noisy society to keep your fragile nervous system in a constant state of blind panic. Fear instantly lowers your vibration. Stress heavily blocks your connection to source. This is exactly why your intense prayers felt completely blocked for so many long years. You honestly thought heaven was ignoring your painful tears. But your powerful signal was simply bouncing off the dense ceiling of your own stressed mind. Your pure spirit was entirely ready to receive the blessing, but your physical brain was locked in a brutal survival frequency. Science calls this the frantic beta wave state. It is the loud hum of a mind constantly scanning the dark horizon for terrible danger. When you are permanently trapped in this low frequency, the universe literally cannot deliver your generational wealth. The beautiful blessings just bounce off your chaotic energy field. The matrix wants you stuck here forever. Those toxic narcissists from your past were not just a string of bad luck. They were literal agents of this dark matrix system. They were specifically sent to keep you provoked and permanently trapped in that frantic survival state. Every single time you tried to rise above the ugly noise, they created massive drama to pull your frequency back down into the dirt. But you finally stopped playing their twisted game. You boldly chose the lonely path of total emotional detachment. And your deep silence now terrifies them because they can no longer manipulate a soul they cannot access. Your quiet authority is a massive glitch in their dark matrix. You broke their invisible chains and starved their demonic attachments for good. But there is a much deeper layer to this phenomenon that you must understand right now. You have done the hard inner work. You have ruthlessly cleared the toxic energy from your personal space. But your physical brain still carries the heavy neurological scars of those long battles. The biological mechanism of spiritual suppression is still quietly running inside you. Your spiritual awakening is dangerously incomplete without addressing this physical block. You cannot simply think your way out of a biological trap using positive affirmations. The elite rulers of this world know this powerful secret very well. They profit endlessly from your mental exhaustion and they desperately want to keep this truth hidden from you forever. Before we go any further, I have to tell you something incredibly important. Neuroscientists working quietly away from the noisy headlines have discovered how to completely bypass this matrix trap. They found a specific way to bring your dormant genius brainwave back online. And it absolutely does not require decades of silent meditation in a distant cold monastery. They discovered a profound scientific mechanism that is far simpler and much more aligned with how you were originally designed to operate. It is a highly specific sound frequency engineered to safely guide your brainwave patterns back to the pure state you were born with. Brilliant researchers at Princeton University studied this exact neurological phenomenon. The prestigious Einstein Center in Berlin officially confirmed this incredible discovery. Columbia University found that when this specific brainwave is successfully reactivated, it does not just heal you alone. It powerfully radiates outward and begins to positively influence the people around you. Your children and your partner will physically feel the massive shift. It only takes 7 brief minutes a day to completely override the false matrix programming. That is the entire requirement for this miracle. And the profound neurological shift begins working the very first time you close your eyes and listen to the tone. I will tell you exactly what this powerful tool is called and how to access it before this message officially ends. But first, there is something absolutely crucial you need to understand about the final spiritual purge. The universe is currently preparing to drop a massive blessing right into your waiting lap. But the dark forces are desperately laying a fatal trap right at the finish line to sabotage your victory. You must clearly recognize their final pathetic attack today. Take a deep breath and quickly center your powerful energy. The physical mechanism that blocked your prayers for years is finally being exposed to the blinding light of truth. The heavy, dark curtain is falling down. You are no longer a blind victim wandering in the dark. You are a master of reality, actively preparing to take back everything the enemy stole from you. Let us talk about the sudden shift in the atmosphere around you. You can physically feel the heavy tension when you walk into certain rooms. The people who used to manipulate you are acting incredibly strange lately. They are avoiding your direct gaze and whispering behind your back. Your awakened energy is making them severely uncomfortable, and they are absolutely terrified because they can no longer hide their dark intentions from your piercing intuition. They thought they had permanently broken your spirit when they pushed you into isolation, and they truly believed you would crawl back to them, begging for their toxic validation. But you completely shocked them by choosing the lonely path of absolute silence instead. And that profound silence is exactly what is destroying their dark matrix right now. You took your immense power back from them and left them entirely empty-handed. The dark forces operating through these toxic narcissists are in a state of absolute panic. They used to feast greedily on your emotional reactions and your endless explanations. Every time you cried and tried to defend yourself, you were feeding their demonic egos. But you finally stopped reacting to their pathetic and cruel games. You cut off their entire food supply in one single move, leaving them to starve in the darkness while you stepped confidently into your blinding light. You are no longer bleeding your precious life force into their bottomless black holes. The empath who desperately begged to be understood is completely gone forever. The brutal crucible of pain has forged you into the master of your reality. Your pure energy now demands total respect without a single word ever being spoken. You have built an impenetrable fortress around your heart, and no toxic person will ever be allowed to step inside those sacred walls again. Look closely at how their miserable lives are crumbling while you are rapidly ascending. The fake empires they built on lies are collapsing under the heavy weight of karma. They are watching everything they stole turn to bitter ashes in their greedy hands. The universe is actively balancing the sacred scales on your behalf today. and you do not even have to lift a single finger to seek your ultimate revenge. Your ultimate revenge is simply healing and stepping into your supreme divine power. That is the true meaning of quiet authority in this brutal spiritual war. You just stand perfectly still in your blinding light while the shadow entities scatter. They are running from the massive solar flare of your awakened consciousness. Your pure existence is a constant reminder of everything they failed to destroy, and they cannot handle the brilliant reflection of your untamed glory. This massive purge you are experiencing right now is absolutely necessary for your timeline jump. Heaven is ruthlessly cleaning out your physical and energetic space. Toxic friends are suddenly dropping away without any logical explanation. The old environments that used to tolerate you are now violently rejecting you. Do not mourn these necessary losses, because God is deliberately removing the heavy anchors that were desperately trying to sink your golden ship. The universe is forcefully evicting the low-frequency squatters from your sacred temple. You cannot carry heavy dead weight into the glorious kingdom being prepared for you. Every single closed door right now is a profound blessing in a heavy disguise. God is deliberately making you uncomfortable so you will finally leave the old graveyard. You were never meant to build your beautiful mansion in the middle of a toxic swamp, and heaven is finally forcing you to relocate. You have permanently outgrown the narrow boxes they tried to force you into. You are a massive spiritual ocean, and they wanted you to act like a puddle. The deep discomfort you feel is just your soul stretching inside a tiny cage. The iron bars are melting rapidly under your intense spiritual heat. You are breaking out of the three-dimensional matrix, and your true spiritual form is finally being revealed to the astonished world around you. But you must remain incredibly vigilant during this final phase of the Great Purge. The enemy knows their time to control your mind is running out very fast. They are incredibly desperate to drag your vibration back down into the dirt. They desperately want to derail your progress before your massive financial and spiritual breakthrough finally arrives at your front door. And they will use the oldest trick in their dark playbook to stop you today. Pay very close attention to this next critical warning about your immediate future. Right as you step into your highest frequency, someone from your past will reach out. The desperate narcissist will randomly send you a message or try to falsely apologize. The toxic ex will miraculously reappear, acting completely changed and very sweet. This is a highly coordinated attack, disguised as a friendly check-in, and you must see right through their pathetic manipulation. Do not fall for this pathetic and dangerous illusion. This sudden reappearance is not a coincidence or a sign of true spiritual repentance. It is a calculated spiritual test sent by the desperate matrix. They are sending a clever counterfeit directly to your front door just to see if you have truly learned your hardest karmic lesson. They want to test the strength of your brand new boundaries. They want to see if you will accept fake silver instead of waiting for gold. If you reply to them, you will instantly reset your painful cycle of abuse. You must completely ignore their desperate attempts to pull you back into the cold dark. Your total silence is the final iron seal on their permanent eviction notice. Let them stay outside in the cold while you prepare your heart to boldly enter the glorious promised land waiting for you. You have officially graduated from their brutal school of emotional trauma. The agonizing lessons are finally over for good, and your reward is on the way. Keep your eyes focused strictly on the bright horizon ahead of you. The heavy dark clouds are finally breaking apart, and the divine sunlight is pouring through to guide your path. You are completely free from their toxic grip forever, and your energy field is permanently sealed against their dark and desperate intrusions. The heavy storm has finally passed, and the air feels completely different now. You can sense a profound stillness settling over your entire life. The chaos has been replaced by a deep and quiet peace. And in this beautiful silence where the matrix cannot reach you, the universe is beginning to speak to your spirit very clearly. The divine signs are multiplying rapidly all around you. For a long time, your intuition felt completely blocked and muffled. You could not hear your own inner voice through the loud noise of the matrix. But that divine radar is coming back online right now. You are suddenly knowing things before they happen again. You think of a specific person, and they text you instantly, proving that your powerful energetic pull is fully restored. Your supreme divine power is rapidly returning today. You are seeing the sacred numbers everywhere you look these days. You glance at the clock and see 111 staring back at you. You buy a simple coffee, and the total is exactly $7.77. These repeated numbers are absolutely not random coincidences. They are direct text messages from the high heavenly realms, reminding you that your massive wealth transfer is already approved today. The Matrix wants you to dismiss these clear signs as silly imagination. The dark forces want you to ignore the absolute magic happening right in front of your eyes. But your soul knows the undeniable truth of these profound energetic alignments. Every single synchronized event is a massive green light from God. You are exactly on the right path today, and you must never let any narrow-minded people convince you otherwise. The universe uses these specific signs to announce a major timeline shift, and the shift happening right now is tied directly to your absolute financial freedom. A massive and generational wealth transfer has already been approved in your holy name. The vast resources that the wicked elite hoarded for decades are now being aggressively rerouted to the pure of heart. You are one of the chosen vessels trusted to handle this divine wealth. Heaven knows you will not use this money to feed a toxic ego. You will use it to break the generational curses and heavily heal your entire bloodline. That is exactly why the blessing is moving toward you at blinding speed right now, clearing every obstacle out of the way. You have been fully vetted and completely approved. You can physically feel the heavy doors unlocking in the spiritual realm. Opportunities that were completely dead are suddenly springing back to beautiful life. People in high positions are feeling a sudden urge to help you succeed, and they will bend the rules just to see you win. They do not even know why they feel so compelled to favor you. It is the divine anointing resting heavily upon you. Pay very close attention to your vivid dreams tonight and tomorrow. The angels are downloading critical blueprints into your subconscious mind while you sleep. You are waking up with brilliant ideas that seem to come from absolute nowhere. These sudden eureka moments are the exact mechanism heaven uses to deliver wealth, because your pure mind is finally open to receive them. Your next big idea is a direct divine transmission. You must entirely discard the old fear of sudden poverty and painful lack. The survival mentality kept you safe, but it will never make you wealthy. You are stepping into an era of absolutely effortless and continuous financial flow. The money will come to you in ways that completely defy logical explanation, bypassing the rigid rules of the dense three-dimensional world. You are moving completely beyond their harsh limitations. Notice how you no longer feel the frantic urge to chase people or bad opportunities. You used to run yourself into the ground, trying to make things happen manually. Now you just sit quietly and let the massive blessings magnetized to your high frequency arrive directly at your front door. You have successfully mastered the profound art of divine allowing, and the universe absolutely loves to reward a deeply surrendered heart. The Matrix is rapidly losing its tight grip on your beautiful mind. The dark entities are watching your frequency rise with absolute horror. They know they can no longer block the massive packages heaven is delivering to your door, because your energy field is far too strong. Their final attempts to derail you have completely and utterly failed. You are heavily protected by an unbreakable shield of pure light. Everything you prayed for during those dark and lonely nights is finally here. The painful season of endless waiting is officially and permanently over for you. But you must hold your high vibration steady as you cross this final critical threshold. Do not let minor inconveniences drag your precious energy down today, because the enemy wants you distracted right before the big reveal. Keep your eyes locked completely on the glorious prize. You are so incredibly close to the final activation sequence of your life. The divine signs are everywhere, and the heavenly confirmation is absolutely undeniable today. But there is one final physical step required to complete this massive energy circuit. You must gently address the biological block we discussed earlier to receive the full download without any further painful delays. The missing physical key is finally within your reach. The waiting season is officially over. The dry desert you walked through has suddenly burst into an oasis of pure divine favor. Every closed door is being blown off its hinges right now. Can you feel that massive shift in your spirit today? That is the frequency of absolute and undeniable victory. You are stepping into the exact timeline you were born to rule with unquestionable authority. You are the master of reality. The dark chains that held your bloodline captive are shattering into a million pieces. The universe is handing you the supreme crown you earned through your silent suffering. Your energy is radiating so brightly that the matrix is completely glitching around you. Heaven is standing up to applaud your incredible endurance. The question I asked you to hold at the very beginning of this message: what if the gap holding you back is not a character flaw but a biological suppression? Here is the absolute truth. A specific brainwave called the gamma wave was running freely inside you as a genius child. Princeton University studied this exact phenomenon. The Einstein Center in Berlin officially confirmed it. Columbia University found that when this gamma brainwave is fully restored, it radiates outward and dramatically transforms the lives of the people you love. But the noisy world buried it deep inside you. A brilliant team of neuroscientists working quietly in New York spent years compressing the full clinical protocol for gamma reactivation into a simple daily ritual. Before I tell you what they built, let me tell you about two people who actually used it. A woman from California had tried absolutely everything from meditation to intense prayer. Nothing broke the heavy fog around her, but after 2 weeks of listening to this frequency, she said the blocked channel simply opened. Her marriage shifted, and her mind sharpened effortlessly. She described her new life as completely enchanted for the very first time. A man from Texas started using the exact same frequency to improve his failing business. 2 months later, his wife joked that his intelligence had jumped 20 points. The hardest problems he used to lose sleep over started solving themselves while he peacefully slept. He said it felt like his brain was finally running on what it was always supposed to run on. That is exactly what the researchers built for you. They call it the Genius Song. It is not a meditation app or a generic sound frequency. It is a 7-minute audio track using advanced brain entrainment technology compressed into something you do at home with headphones. You simply close your eyes and relax. You do not meditate. You do not chant. You simply let the frequency do what your brain was originally designed to receive. The Genius Song is not for everyone. It is specifically for the chosen one who has already done the heavy inner work. It is for the soul who knows their missing piece is a restored channel and not more pointless effort. If your spirit confirms this tool is for you, the path is ready. Biofeedback sessions to restore this rare state cost hundreds of dollars per hour in a clinical setting. An in-home machine runs thousands of dollars. What the Genius Song delivers in 7 short minutes is available to you today for a tiny fraction of its true value. You deserve this profound upgrade. 4 powerful bonuses come directly with it to seal your new reality. You receive an audio designed for your children to boost their focus. The original prosperity text, The Secret, was built upon a guided visualization and a daily habits guide. These tools are designed to lock your new timeline in place forever. Here is the deeper truth about waiting. The blessing that has been arranged for you does not arrive as new information. It arrives as a sudden recognition. Something already placed in your path becomes visible when your gamma is restored. The chosen one who restores the receiver today does not receive something entirely new. They finally see what was always waiting there. Waiting is absolutely not neutral because the arrangement is already in motion. Do not look for this frequency on YouTube or Spotify. The tracks circulating under similar names on those platforms have no brain entrainment technology encoded in them at all. The only authentic version is available through the protected link that has been placed in the description and the pinned comment below. The universe requires absolutely no risk from a chosen one. If you do not feel the immediate energetic shift, every single penny is returned to you without question. That is an energetic exchange governed by complete divine trust. You are fully protected. The official link is waiting for you in the description and in the pinned comment below. The tool is not the ultimate destination. The tool simply restores the biological receiver so the glorious destination can be recognized when it finally arrives. God does not require you to acquire anything to be loved or chosen by heaven. What was just described is simply one powerful way the receiver is restored in this modern age. The choice is always yours to make. Whether that specific path is for you or not, the profound truth of this message belongs to you entirely. Your spiritual authority remains absolutely untouched. You have the ultimate power to command your reality, with or without any physical tools. Now let us go much deeper into what is waiting for you, right at the finish line. The final seal is approaching very quickly. Let us return to the profound truth I told you at the very beginning of this transmission. You are genuinely one of the highest divine beings I have ever seen in this dense physical realm. Your radiant soul carries an ancient frequency that terrifies the dark forces governing this world, and they tried everything to put your fire out. You were sent to this exact timeline for a massive purpose. You have finally reached the absolute peak of this brutal spiritual mountain. The dense clouds are clearing right now, and the beautiful view is entirely yours. You survived every single attack the enemy threw at your physical body and your tired mind. The dark matrix tried to permanently crush your spirit, but you simply became an unbreakable force of light. You are a true master of your reality today. The agonizing era of begging for breadcrumbs from toxic people is officially over. You will never again shrink your blinding light to make shallow people feel comfortable. Your energy field is a sacred fortress now, and heaven is handing you the golden keys to the kingdom because you proved your absolute loyalty in the pitch-black dark. Your glorious season of ruling has officially begun. For the chosen one, whose spirit confirmed what was described earlier, the path to restore your frequency remains open in the description and the pinned comment. That is the very last time it will be mentioned. I will say absolutely nothing more about it. What follows right now belongs entirely to your divine closing. The profound sealing of your new timeline is happening right here. You are absolutely no longer the broken empath who desperately begged to be understood by blind people. The fierce crucible of pain has forged you into the untouchable master of your own destiny. From this glorious moment on, your pure energy demands total respect without a single word being spoken, because the universe itself backs up your silent authority. The divine wealth is finally yours. The angels have formed a massive circle of fire around your physical body today. Nothing demonic can ever cross that sacred boundary again. You are fully protected as you step into your massive generational wealth. The heavy burdens of your ancient ancestors are completely lifted off your tired shoulders, You are the victorious cycle breaker they prayed for through countless generations. Those who secretly plotted your downfall are watching your sudden ascension with absolute terror. They thought they buried you in the cold dirt, but they forgot you were a divine seed. You grew right through the heavy concrete of their toxic lies, and you bloomed beautifully in the darkness when nobody was watching. Your radiant existence is their ultimate karma, and you never have to fight them. The massive wealth transfer we talked about is no longer a distant promise. The abundant resources of the universe are actively flowing into your bank account and your daily life right now. You do not have to struggle or force things to happen manually anymore. You simply sit in your quiet authority and let the heavy blessings find you. You are a powerful magnet for pure divine favor. The corrupt matrix cannot touch you when you operate at this high frequency. You have completely bypassed their low-level traps and their petty drama. You are walking on a pristine, energetic timeline where only peace and prosperity are allowed to exist. Your nervous system is finally resting in the deep safety of God. The brutal survival mode is permanently switched off. You carry a massive torch of brilliant light for the lost souls wandering in the dark. Your deep healing is not just for you alone. Your incredible victory creates a powerful ripple effect that heals your entire bloodline backwards and forwards in time. The universe desperately needs your bright light to guide others out of the dense matrix. You are a walking and breathing miracle today. The pitch-black darkness has officially retreated far behind you. The glorious dawn of the new golden era is shining its brightest rays onto your spiritual crown. You must lock in this glorious frequency right now. You need to create an absolute shield of energetic protection around your brand new blessing, because the enemy will try to steal it if you leave your gate open. God is watching your response in this exact second. If this fiery message has reignited the powerful faith inside you, do not keep this great blessing entirely to yourself. There is a broken soul out there bleeding in the dark of despair right now. They are desperately needing a guiding light to survive the long night. You must take physical action today to partner with heaven. Share this message with someone who needs it to activate the holy anointing, because sowing the pure seed of hope today is multiplying the massive harvest for yourself tomorrow. Type Amen down in the comments to permanently seal this glorious reality. Press the like button as an act of absolute physical agreement with the universe. Your beautiful new life officially begins right at this exact moment. Walk forward with your head held extremely high and never apologize for your intense spiritual power again. You are incredibly loved and fiercely protected by the highest realms of light. I am so incredibly proud of the resilient spiritual warrior you have become. Go and claim your golden kingdom today.